Now, the second you make the committed decision, you flip your brain onto the frequency that you have to be on to attract what you have to attract to manifest the thing that you want.
Yeah, baby.
If you can see it, you can do it. It's got to be something you want. Wants come from inside. Act like you're already there. Walk, talk, speak, live like you're already there. Don't set a small goal. Don't set something that doesn't really wind your step. Set it so big it jazzes you. It really gets you going. When
Goals.
something of a very high nature resonates with the very high side of you, you'll know it. You'll know it. You will feel it. Feeling is conscious awareness of vibration.
So good. So good.
The only prerequisite.
Do you want it?
Not do you need it.
Do you
Not
want it?
could you do it? The only prerequisite is, do you want it? Take the lid off your marvelous mind entering. For goodness sake, give yourself the right to do that. Get your analytical mind out of the...
You heard that. Do you want it? And that's the only prerequisite. Do you want it? Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm just going to go live for a few minutes and share with you an upcoming event that's getting prepared and ready for you for next week, Thursday around this time, 12 p.m. actually. So welcome. Thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. Just went a little bit over with my schedule, and here we are, 1:30 today on the live instead of 12:30, but it's all good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I want to thank you for being awesome. So I'm going to announce for you today a couple of things. I put my link here in the chat, and that's so that you can start linking up and making sure you are on the email list, because what I have for you is a presentation next week, Thursday, on what Bob Proctor has been talking about. God bless his soul. He's passed away, but he's still with us in spirit. So it's all good. We have the information. Thank goodness. So I want to welcome you all. I want to thank you for following me. Thank you for listening. My name is Kamal. If we have not met, my name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the law of attraction. I'm studying thinking into results with Bob Proctor and with Laura Langmeyer. So we call it thinking into results. It's like the part of Think and Grow Rich, that book, and the laws of success by Napoleon Hill. It's all inside thinking into results. Today, I'm going to touch briefly on goals and doing. Goals and why you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I want you to understand why is it that you're not doing it. There's a reason. And I'm going to invite you as well at the end to come into an event next week, Thursday at 12 p.m. to watch the seminar with me for 2 hours. I'm going to be conducting it, and you're my guest. Yes, it's going to be free of charge, but I'm going to ask for your time. So it's really not free. Your time is important. So is mine. So next week, Thursday, 12 p.m., you are all invited to come and attend it. I will send you the link. The link is in my bio here, and the link is also above my head here and on the phone. So reach out, make sure you put your name in and say, hey, I want to be there, because I'm going to talk about goals. I want to talk about desires, and I'm going to share with you why you're not doing what you want to do. Why that you have all these New Year's resolutions and you're just not getting them. You're not getting them done. You gave up already. And what's really going on? As badly as you want that income, as badly as you want that new car, new house, new business, you're just not doing what it takes. What's happening? Your heart is saying to do it. Your mind wants you to do it, but you're not in control. So what I'm going to share with you as we go along with the next few days and next week is why that's happening. And that's the gift that we have with thinking into results. It's a beautiful system that really changes how you think, how you act, how you behave, so that your paradigm changes. All right. So that's the invite. I'm inviting you to show up. Now, why would you do that? Well, I'm studying not just with Bob Proctor, he's now passed away. I'm studying with the elite people in PGI. These are top professionals. Laura Langmeyer, Harrison Klein, John DeMartini. And the list goes on and on and on. So I've been blessed and grateful that I'm able to study with these great mentors. And I'm going to share this gift with you. And I'm helping a small community in my group, training them. So you're welcome to attend. You're welcome to join. You're welcome to be part of this beautiful ecosystem that I call it. All right. Now, what's going on with goals and doing, and why are you not doing what you want? You probably want to achieve something and you want to break away from the pack. You want to break away from your friends and colleagues that are not getting the results that you're getting. You want to do more. And how do you do that? And if there's something you want to take away from today, if you have a piece of paper and pen, do that and write it down. You have to start doing things in a certain way. If you continue doing the same thing as you did the past 12 months, you're going to get the same results. But if you choose to do something much bigger than you, you're going to have to follow some directions from somebody that knows what they're doing and do things in a certain way. So if you want to break away from the pack and not sure how to do it, if you want to achieve much better results, like I'm talking 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, you have to check these goals and doing by Bob Proctor. You have to check thinking into results, because otherwise your results will be the same. Otherwise, a month, 2 months from now, you're going to be exactly where you're at. You're going to give up on your goal. You're going to give up on the gym. You're going to give up on that book that you bought and you wanted to read, and it's just not going to happen. So when you want to learn how to set and achieve worthy goals, that was one of the reasons why I started studying with Bob Proctor for over the past year, because I really wanted to know what's the science of goal achieving. How come people like yourself and I, same kind, same place, but some of them do so much better than others? Very few do very well. But for the most part, 85, 90%, I don't want to say mediocre, but like below average, and they're stuck. But then there's the few that actually rise to that 1, 2, 3% of the population that make most of the money. They say the top 3% make 96, 97% of the income, the wealth. So if you want to change how you do things and start feeling good, being good, and being awesome, you ought to listen. You ought to pay attention. You ought to invite a few other people to listen to this conversation. It's not going to happen by luck. If you're hoping and wishing that this year is going to be your lucky year and you're going to win that lotto ticket, tell you what, I create my own luck. If you want your goals to start happening, if you want the law of attraction to start working, and if you want this year to be a better year, I invite you to attend. Why do you attend next week? Next week, Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. It'll be the 17th. You are invited. And I want you to understand that there's a difference in how you're going to behave after you listen to that seminar, because your paradigm is going to shift. You're going to understand a thing or two as to why you're not doing what you want to do and how to control your mind. And today, I'm not going to spend too much time on the conscious mind and subconscious mind, but there's a part inside of you that's not letting you achieve the results. Now, this might sound totally ridiculous. You might like, no, I really want to achieve this, Kamal, but I really want to. But there's something inside of you not letting you move. There's a switch that we need to turn on. Something you have to change on the inside, not from the outside. You're looking outside. You're looking at a different job. You're looking at a different business. You're looking at a different boss. And you're thinking the outside world is a problem. Well, I tell you, the problem is on the inside. Yep, the problem is on the inside. So if you want to start learning why are you not doing what you want to do? Why do you don't have that drive? Why your desire is so weak? Why aren't you not going for the big goal? How do you set a big goal anyway? What kind of goal we need to set so we can achieve it? See, most people don't even know how to set the right goal. And I want you to learn how to set the right goal, because if you don't set proper goals, you're not going to get the results. If you set a weak, measly goal, you're not going to want it. You're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to work on it. You're just not going to achieve it because it's not inspiring. I want you to set a goal that is inspiring, something that you've never done before, something that you really, really want, that nobody's going to come on your way. That's the goal. It has to be something that you've never done. If it's something like doing the laundry or doing the dishes, that's not a goal. If it's like buying another car, the same car as you have, that's not a goal. So I want you to learn how to set big goals, like 10 times your income, or making what you make in a year in 1 month. Totally ridiculous, right? Yes, that kind of goal. Or buying your second home this year. You already have a home, but want to buy another one. That's a goal. That kind of goal that scares you. That's how people get somewhere in life. See, if you want to start getting somewhere, and if you really want to grow up, you ought to learn the science and method of goal achieving. See, your mind has the power. It's just you've been holding yourself back. And I want you to achieve a quantum leap this year, like a big leap in results. Not a 1%, 2%. Everybody almost gets that. If you're working in a decent company and they like you and you're actually showing up physically, you will get that 1%, 2% increase. Everybody gets it. Almost everybody, unless you're in a union and it's going to be negotiated. But I'm talking about a quantum leap. I'm talking about buying that second property, buying that 10-unit apartment building, moving your business, and feeling good about it without being stressed, not being depressed, not being anxious, not being worried. So what I'm sharing with you is going to be the result of what Bob Proctor has worked on for 61 years. He's passed away now, God bless his soul, but he left us with this material. So for 61 years, Bob has been working on this program. And we have it. Call it Thinking into Results. We get you to set a goal that is worthy of achieving, like a real goal, like climbing a mountain that you've never been, getting your first $1,000,000, getting your first $100,000. Or it could be getting as simple as your first client. I don't know what your goal is, but something that you've never done. And it has to be something that you really want, not that your mom wants or your dad or your kid. It's got to be something that you want. So, what is it that you want? If you don't know what you want, we'll help you find it. Big goals, big dreams, quantum leap of results. If you're frustrated where you're at, if your job is really messing up your head and you're not happy with it and you're really at edge, you ought to attend next week, Thursday at 12 p.m. Come to my community, look me up, find me out, look up the bio, look up the phone number. I'm going to put my phone number here in a second. You can reach out. If you want to understand these changes that's happening in the economy right now and be ahead of the curve, right? If you want to understand to be ahead of the curve because there's so much change out there. Digital currency, metaverse, Facebook, LinkedIn, all this madness. Where should you put your money? Should you cash out? People are running into the woods. People are, what the heck is going on? Don't you want that calmness of mind? I want you to have that calmness of mind. I want you to have it because you can have it. There's no reason why you to live in chaos and anger and anxiety and depression and disease. I want you to be so well that you are at ease, you're flow, you're loose, you're just having fun. If you're frustrated, if you're angry all the time, if you're mad all the time, there's a reason. There's something happening in your mind that I want to teach you, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. If your attitude is not where you want it to be, how do you think you're going to achieve your goals? So wouldn't you like to learn from what the masters did? You see, Napoleon Hill, he was the author of the book Think and Grow Rich. Okay. So Napoleon Hill wrote this book, Think and Grow Rich. Well, before this, he wrote The Laws of Success. So the laws of success are summarized in this book. And they put down in there how to go about achieving great wealth, great amount of success. Wouldn't you like to learn how? Now, Bob has been working on it for 61 years. Napoleon Hill spent most of his life writing that book. Bob did the same. And now I'm teaching it. And I have it in a 20-minute video chunks, 12 videos that can change the course of your life. Because you perhaps thinking you can get this information from the library. And you probably can. The book you can. I can actually send it to you for free. You connect to my email system, you'll get a book for free. Or 2 books or 3 books. But you really, once you want to quantum leap your results, you have to look for mentorship. You have to look for that guidance. You have to look for somebody that's done it and take you there. That's what I'm inviting you to do. If you want to start controlling your mind, to stop allowing others to control you, because there's a lot of games going on out there. It could be from your bosses, it could be from your colleagues, it could be from your friends. I want you to get control of that mind so you can give yourself a command and follow it. Discipline actually is just that. It's a good discipline to give yourself a command and follow it. How many books have you bought and you don't do anything about them? You say you want to read them, but you don't. How many gym memberships you bought and you actually don't even go to the gym, but you bought the membership? Wouldn't you like to give yourself a command and do it? Wouldn't you like to understand why that happens? Wouldn't you like to have a better communication with your relationships and partners and colleagues so that they can understand you, your perception? See, I'm going to teach you on the higher side. I'm going to teach you something that you've never studied before. It's not even taught in schools, universities, colleges. It's not even taught anywhere. We call it the higher mental faculties. That's what separates us from the animal kingdom. So if you want to achieve goals and become that next individual at a beautiful pace, that's what we're going to teach you. That's what thinking into results. Book an appointment. Reach out and say, hey, yeah, I'd like that. But come to the seminar next week. And if you want to meet me earlier, come earlier. Say, hey, I'd like to know more. How do you do that? Well, you reach out. You talk to me. You see, it's not by chance that you're here today. You're listening to this video because you're rhyming at a higher frequency and vibration and you want better things in your life. You want better results. You want to start achieving more faster. If you want it to take 60, 70 years, keep doing what you're doing. But if you want it to happen fast and squeeze time, that's where you can seek mentorship. That's when you can seek guidance and you speed up your results. So what I'm talking about is a phenomenal concept of different way of thinking. Totally different than I've ever done. See, I had 5 degrees before, but now things are moving much faster. See, the last year has moved like almost 10 times faster than the previous 19. So if I could do what I did in 1 year, the same as I did in 19, what can you do? Would you like to double your results, triple your results, double your income, triple your income? Would you like to know how the elite do it? So that's what I'm inviting you to see. I'm inviting you to find out, because there's a reason why you're not changing. See, there's something we call as a paradigm, right? What is that? Now, when you're doing something that's out of the ordinary, I'm reading it from this last book that Bob wrote, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. When you're doing something that's out of the ordinary, your mental programming, your paradigm will try and stop you. So you want to do something out of the ordinary. You want to double your sales, 10 times your income, bring your annual into a month. Now, what happens? Your current programming, your current thinking will stop you, will not let you change. And I understand that right now. And I'm going to teach you how that is. Now, if you want to win, you must keep going. If you want to win, you must keep going. So this paradigm is holding you back. And how does it hold you back? How is it holding you back with goals and not doing what you want to do? Because this paradigm is the one that's holding you back. And I want to thank those who are watching me. I want to thank you for commenting as well on this video and sharing it with others. I want to thank every one of you that shared this room. I see there's been 3 shares. That's so awesome. Thank you. God bless you. So this paradigm holds you back from these results. How does it hold you back? By you becoming complacent, by you being afraid, by you being worried, by you being anxious, insecure. You see, you want to change, you want to make that phone call. Even now, you might even want to book that appointment with me. You might even want to come to the event, but your paradigm would say, nope, don't do it. Don't you be doing it. Well, this mental block is holding you. And it's self-doubt. It's self-inflicted. And it's going to get you into doing nothing. So your results are keeping you stuck. Your current results are keeping you stuck. So if you want to change your results, you have to change how you think. You change how you think, you change how you behave. Change how you behave, your results are going to change. Now, I want to teach you how that works. I want to teach you this thinking that the elite people, elite meaning the 1%, 2%, 3% in the world that have control of all this money, all this income, all this wealth, all this abundance. Wouldn't you like to know how they got there, how they do it? How did they do it? I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to teach you the best of the best information that's available. You see, you're locked out in a box and you're starving yourself and your dreams and your ambitions. That's what it says here. You're locking yourself in a box and you're starving yourself and your dreams and your ambitions. You see, you do want to change. Inside of you says, I want the money, I want the wealth, but you're not able to do it. And we're going to teach you how. I'm inviting you to attend. I'm inviting you to attend next Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. If you're still listening to me and you haven't signed up yet, it'd be time to sign up right now. Send me an email. Say, hey, yeah, I'd like to attend. Here's my phone number. Okay? Here's my phone number. 734-430-7396. Text me and say, let's talk. That's it. And I'll call you back. 734-430-7396. And I'll call you back. I'm going to teach you what it takes. But you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to do something. Nothing is for free. Nothing is just going to show up. You're going to have to start showing up for yourself first. See, to change your life, you must change your paradigm. Goals. Results. To change your life, you must change your paradigm. The change is not easy, but it's worth it. And the results are lasting. Bob Proctor will show you how this proven method for doing so. We're going to show you how. And we're going to take you step by step on how to do it. Step by step on how to do it. I'm going to share with you how. Now, that's how it works. So 10 months ago, a year ago, actually, about 10 months, we did it with the results starting to show up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm going to share with you how this happens. How with mentorship, you can have this as well. You can have it yourself. So let's see if this sharing the screen works. And then I want to share with you this video. Let's see. Microsoft Edge tab. Here we go. Okay, that's good. The screen is being shared. And let's go.
Do you know a question that I'm asked everywhere I go? I've traveled all over the world. Is it important to have a mentor? Well, I guess you can be very successful without one, and probably some people do. But I would not have accomplished anywhere near what I have accomplished without a mentor. I've had a number of mentors, and my whole life has changed dramatically. I went from going nowhere to having a business that operates all over the world. If you want to win in a big way, you want to get a mentor. It's almost like getting a direct pipeline from their mind to your mind, where you're gaining all their wisdom, all their experience, and all the studying that they've done over a number of years. And like that, you get it all in a short period of time. Are mentors important? Well, I'm going to tell you, mentors literally changed the course of my life.
Before I met Bob Proctor, I was running a thriving law practice, and I had what most people thought of as real success. But from time to time, I'd think about doing something different. And then one day, I found myself in a Bob Proctor seminar, and I decided right then and there, I wanted to do what this man was doing. I wanted to be in his inner circle. And I wanted to create a program with him to bring to the executives and the directors and the companies that I've been working with for over the last 2 decades. This was a big change, and I am so grateful I had Bob Proctor to be my mentor as I went through this big transition. Bob says that having a mentor changed the course of his life. Well, having Bob as my mentor changed the course of my life. It's very easy to get into a routine in life, to do the same thing over and over. I've come to learn that every day can be an exciting adventure, but we have to make it that way, and to do that, we have to stretch. We have to set aside limitations and follow our dream. Now I am Bob Proctor's business partner and co-founder of the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Like Bob, mentors have changed the course of my life, and they can change the course of your life too.
Let's take a look at what thinking into results is and what it could do for you, how it came about. You see, my life had changed dramatically. I went from earning nothing to earning over $1 million a year. And I was sitting one day and I was thinking, how did all this happen? Do you know, I was reading Think and Grow Rich, I was studying Earl Nightingale's material, but a lot of people have read those books and studied Earl's material, and they weren't accomplishing what I was accomplishing. So I had to ask myself, what am I doing so different? You see, I've been raised to believe if you're going to earn a lot of money, you've got to be really smart. I was earning over $1 million a year, and I didn't think I was that bright. I was also raised to believe if you don't go to school, you can't win. Well, I hadn't gone to school. I went to high school for about 2 months. I didn't have a good job. I owned the entire company. Now, don't get the idea that I think school isn't important. I think school is vitally important. I see study and school as being almost sacred. It's very important. But I couldn't figure out why I won, and so I started to study. I was very curious. It took me 9.5 years, and I got the dots to connect. That was after working with 3 or 4 phenomenal mentors. And when I got the dots to connect, all I wanted to do was teach it. And that's all I've been doing. And then I run into a young lady who is my business partner today, Sandy Gallagher. And she put together a master plan. And to cut a long story short, she said, Bob, I've studied everything that you teach. I know exactly what you know. I want to make a program. And she would get me in front of a camera and she'd say, explain this. And so I would. And then explain that. And she put together one of the most comprehensive programs I believe that you'll ever find anywhere in the market. Do you know with this program, you can change everything in your life in a matter of months. See, we're born and raised with the idea that it takes a long time to accomplish something. You can accomplish, bang, just like that. You know?
So you see what I mean? You can accomplish a whole lot faster by being with a mentor, by being with somebody. Now, what is this program about? Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about achieving goals, starting to do what you haven't been doing, starting to becoming the best version of yourself, starting to have a beautiful self-image, starting to really feel the best version of yourself. Because right now you're hiding. Right now you're hiding. You're hiding. You're not at your best. And I want to share with you what the best is. I'm going to show you what does it look like. Okay? I'm going to share with you what does it look like, because you might be thinking, now, what is this about? It's not about a program. This is about you. This is about you becoming that best version of you. But how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? Well, I'm going to share with you how. I'm just about to right now share with you another quick video that really shows you the beginning of how we teach thinking into results. It is phenomenal. So here it is. Watch this.
Hello there and welcome. I want to congratulate you for taking part in this program, Thinking into Results. You know, you probably think this just has to do with your work, but it really doesn't. This has to do with your family. It has to do with your social life, your health. It has to do with your life. I began studying this material close to 50 years ago. My life dramatically. I live in a healthy body. I'm happy. I'm wealthy. I have friends all over the world. And I have business all over the world. And it's all because of this material. You have absolutely no idea where this is going to take you. And when we talk about results, let's understand this. It's what we think that ultimately manifests as results. And that may seem like a bit of an exaggeration or maybe even a fairy tale to you at this point. But as you start to study it, you're going to realize it's not an exaggeration and it's not a fairy tale. It's real. So take this program seriously. Your leaders are going to give you something that you're going to be grateful for the rest of your life. I am forever grateful every day to have this information because you see, I'm in charge of me. I'm in charge of my world, and you're going to take charge of your world. You'll no longer be a victim of circumstance or a victim of any kind because you're going to take responsibility for your life and the results you get. We never have to blame. We never have to look at anybody else, and we're in control of how we think, how we feel, how we act, and therefore the results we get. You're going to start loving how you spend your days when you've got thinking into results in your pocket and in your mind. Enjoy it.
Hello.
So good. I love it. So good. So that's what it takes. You're going to step up and we're going to teach you how to do it. We're going to share with you how. So I invite you all to show up next week on the 17th, 12 p.m. Make sure you've logged into the account. Make sure you've submitted your email so that we can send you the formal invite to come into that event. It's going to be 2 hours that can change the course of your life. I want to thank you for listening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. And I look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow with another edition of Thinking into Results and what it's going to take to get you to that next level. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being awesome. Thanks for all those who watched it live. And if you got something out of this, type it in the text. Send me an email. Send me a back chat. Send me a message. Say, hey, this is what I learned from this. I would appreciate you forwarding this to somebody that could use some help. So many out there need the help, and that's why I'm doing this. Love you all. Thank you so much. Blessings. Have an amazing, amazing day, and God bless you.